Oh, it's
my
not? Oh my.
Nope.
I agree. Okay, so we're gonna do the intro.
Not doing Should I do this intro or no?
Thanks for the bless you. How's it going, everyone? Mine is Seth.
Oh shit!
And today we are
Bless
playing
you.
Doki Doki, a literature club. And I got Arctic Wolves here with me. A Shooter.
Boy, Iron Nuts, what's up?
Edwin Experience. And Waxiest Friend.
I'm not doing this.
You gay.
And our roles here today, I am Monika, the green-eyed one. Edwin Experience is Natsuki, the pink-haired one. A Shooter is Yuri, the purple-haired one. And Angel, or Waxiest Friend, is Sayori, the blue-eyed one. And Arctic Wolves is the main protagonist.
Oh
There's no- Now do you know everyone here? Let's get it on. What's your name, Louis?
My name
Mm-hmm.
is Doki Doki. You're dumb.
Okay, pick an actual name now.
I put Seth.
I'm gonna put Louis.
I put my name.
Okay, did you get spell it right? What was that?
Shut up.
What the fuck? It's 3 letters, bro. What the fuck?
Angel, this is you.
Angel.
What?
Read.
Oh, hey!
Louis, this is you.
I seen an annoying girl running toward me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Carrie. Fuck off. That girl is. What is this?
Sayori.
Sayori, my neighbor, and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never seen. Shit. You never see yourself making today, but it's. Oh, these are too slow, bro. It's just too kind. But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long.
Look, you know how to read?
I do, but I need to get closer, bro. I'm like, we used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up.
That's messed up, Louis.
But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
Angel.
Me?
Who the fuck's Sayori, bro?
Ah!
Hurt!
I overslept again,
You're so dumb.
but I caught you this time.
And you yelled at Louis for reading.
Maybe, but only because...
No, Louis.
No, it's Louis. What? Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. How do you suck? That triangle.
Angel.
Ah! You said that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Louis.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine,
That's
fine.
Fuck off, Edwin.
But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori.
Want
Is
to
that
eat
me?
yourselves.
Yes.
Yeah. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. Sorry.
By the way, Louis, Have you decided on a club to join yet?
Oh,
A
hostile.
club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true.
There's an explanation for it now.
You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I did dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little bit too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by the average while spending my free time on free games and anime. What am I doing?
What the heck?
You feel like you, Austin.
No,
Faggot.
not me. Not me.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills for college.
Roasted.
What? Your happiness is really important to me, you know?
Yeah.
Look who's talking, faggot! I know you're happy now. I thought of you becoming a neat few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. These are all small stuff.
Alright.
Faggot.
Fuck off. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy.
Oh my gosh.
No promises though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay. Is that me?
That's
Louis.
Wait, it's me, right?
Yes.
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess I'm seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head.
Oh.
It's me, right?
Mm-hmm.
The school day is as ordinary as ever, and is over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. ... Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
I'm gonna get my soup real quick. Be right back.
Hello.
Sayori?
See.
Sayori must have come to the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
That's messed up.
I thought I'd just catch you coming out of this classroom, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought you knew. Or, you know.
No, what?
Well, that you could come to my club. That's...
Sayori.
Yeah. You faggot.
There is no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie. So gay.
Enthusiasm's gone.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less.
Lost.
Yes, yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, Blaze.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Do that with the
Well,
face.
mate. I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Okay.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yeah, mate, let's go.
Where do you get a mate from? Hold on.
Shut up.
And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake.
Sounds about right.
I deject.
Dejectedly.
I can't say it right. Dejectedly follow Yuri across the school and upstairs, and section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Hey everyone, there's a new member here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glanced around the room.
Oh shit!
What? Oh, welcome to Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Weirdo. Get off me.
Seriously, brother boy.
Edwin.
Pretty cool the atmosphere.
Ah! Louis! What a nice surprise! Welcome to the club. ... Louis.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
Damn right.
Thank you.
Damn right.
Hey, fuck off.
What are you looking at?
No, what happened to you?
If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry. Natsuki.
Look at her go.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year.
FBI.
She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
Oh, she about to poison these niggas. Oh, you can just ignore her when she gets moody. Is that me?
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
That's weird.
Anyway, this is Natsuki. Always full of energy. Okay. And this is Yuri, smartest in the club.
Thank you. Hey.
You're turned off this.
I'm sorry, don't say things like that, my B. I was looking at my phone.
Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have had a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki.
Yep.
Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
You seem like you already know Monika. Is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, Louis.
Monika smiles sweetly.
But what the
We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic.
Accurate.
Lies.
Basically, it's completely out of my league.
Exactly.
So, having you smile at me genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika.
Come sit down, Louis. We made room for you a table so you can sit next to me or Monika.
Why not me?
I'll get the cupcakes.
Thanks, I made them. I get them.
Anything else?
Sayori, I got a little too excited.
Oh, then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table.
Totally.
As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there was one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walked over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori.
I need to choose.
Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready?
Make this really weird.
Oh?
Whoa! Whoa!
Must say whoa.
You suck.
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like white cats.
Little cats, you idiot.
Oh shit. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute.
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
You know. Just, I want to cook.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monika, I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face.
Get it off.
I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite.
Hey man, you see that thing? All the thing is gone, bro.
Natsuki's
What the heck?
quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is so sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself.
Iron Chef here.
This is really good.
Where's the lamb sauce?
Precisely.
Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thinking me? It's not like I.
It's me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
Waiting for you or anything.
Ooh.
I thought you technically did, Sayori said.
Well, maybe.
So stupid.
I'm not for you know, you dummy.
Alright. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcakes.
Who eats tea with cupcakes?
I do.
You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
But don't worry, the teacher gave us commission. Sure. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you.
That's not.
Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises her eyebrow, then she smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club? Okay.
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. we'll make sure you feel right at home. Okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing, but the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd rather much take something I personally enjoy, make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica really is a great leader.
Yeah, right.
Yuri also nods in agreement.
Yeah, man.
Then I'm surprised there aren't any more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way.
I don't know.
Mother. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new.
No, not really.
Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention. Like literature.
Especially literature.
You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Both to make school events like the festival and that much more important. I'm confident that we could all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll do our best.
Broke Edwin's here.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Oh god. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all delighted by the idea of a member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
Oh, really? What kind of things you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering it. Manga? Bitch.
That's not what
I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up.
My man, get away.
It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, I can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Oh well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. No, that's what I said.
Well, my favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Like, shit, I can't think of any off the top of my head.
Stupid.
The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Telling good stories such a foreign rule is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading.
Clearly.
So reserved and timid since a moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
Well, but you know, I like a lot of things. Wait. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how Reddit can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to throw you for a loop?
Oh my god. This is so boring.
You're reading a lot of shows lately.
You're boring. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Too soon.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri.
Go hang
For
yourself.
someone who is as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that.
Jesus.
What if the story makes you think it takes you too
Oh my,
long?
I'm gonna sit down, bro.
I really can't put it down. We're standing up. Real horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Have you ever been to the fourth dimension? Oh, why's that?
Well, I chose.
Get out of here, nigga.
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
Oh, that's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
She like
Pink hair.
That's a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud. And give that back.
Fine, fine.
your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Oh, look at her go, making moves.
Whoa!
Oh yeah, that's right, Edwin.
Let's go.
Louis.
What? Oh shit. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
Oh no, that's the wrong song.
I'm not cute.
No, you weren't.
Oh.
Come on, Louis.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Are you kidding?
I think that's impressive. Yeah, I think that's
Oh,
impressive.
sorry.
Why don't you share us sometime?
You know.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Ah, not a very confident. Alright.
Oh, sorry.
What? Understand how Natsuki feels. In the room of writing takes more than just confidence.
Hold on,
Jealousy
I'll
as
be
well.
right